can see the ocean over there. So pretty today. It's a little bit of a cooler morning, so I think everyone's off to maybe a later start. There's nobody at the pool just yet. There's the two pools. The furthest one, oh, see, I spoke too soon. The furthest one is heated and this one over here isn't. There's the fire pit area right under the tree there. And this is the bridge that you walk across to go to the beach. It's a very short walk. It's just really pretty morning. There's our little neighbor dog down there. We like the grounds here so much. We actually really love our condo that we're staying into, but the grounds are just so pretty. Well maintained, quiet. Yeah. Alright, there's a Rosa Beach for when I go back to figure out where we are.
It's a lot like Destin Beach.
So this is the beginning of 30A.
But not Panama City Beach.
It's just a tiny parking lot, but there is a little community building here, of course, with the restrooms and whatnot. So if you could get a spot to park here, like we did, it would be a nice place to have public access. Okay guys, so I said in the last video, this is our first time to visit Destin. So we're so looking forward to this Explore 30A day. So we started at the beginning. This is still some more looks at the Santa Rosa Beach area. We are scouting out all along the way. So if we return again someday, we'll know more about the area, maybe a different place to stay the next time, who knows. But this little Santa Rosa Beach area was really cute. A lot of little restaurants here and there and shops. This was a coffee shop we started out at to get us some coffee to fuel the day. Now on to Grayton Beach. Take a look at this. That's crazy. the award for most interesting along 30A was Grayton Beach. It is one of the first communities established in this South Walton area in Florida. It's a historic community. It's very, very eclectic. It's got a very funky vibe for sure. It attracts people who want to live a beach lifestyle without a lot of pretension. There's a lot of artists and musicians and chefs, people like that want something just a little bit different on the beach. Grayton is the place that they go. We thought these trees were just really, really neat. This whole little community is heavy with these really, really cool trees just growing everywhere. We really liked Grayton Beach. It had a fun vibe. We just drove through. We didn't get out at all, but it is definitely a place I think worth checking out. And now on to Seaside. Alright, so we drove around several times to finally find a free parking spot. There's Mr. James. And we found a free parking spot and we spent a few hours here at Seaside. We really, really enjoyed it. They have these permanent food trucks here, and it was really a deliberation on what yummy thing we were going to choose. So we finally decided on what we wanted for lunch, and James picked the hot dog stand and got a delicious chili cheese dog and a pretzel, and then there was a Cuban stand, and I could not resist. I love a good Cuban sandwich, so that's what I had, and it was really, really good as well. This area was definitely a hot spot. It was very crowded, not too bad, but there was a lot of people for sure, and lots of shopping, various places to eat. It's definitely a fun little place. I wasn't even filming everything in that area, but it was definitely a fun little place. Highly recommend stopping in at Seaside, and we really enjoyed our time there. And now we are on to our next stop on 30A. And Alys Beach was just as beautiful an area as we heard it was. Everything is white, just so pretty, beautiful homes, beautiful landscaping. Just feels very high end and clean, and we just really enjoyed driving through. There were several little photo shoots going on, little Instagram photo shoots here and there. It was a really fun little place to drive through, and I'm sure would be a great place to stay. After spending the day exploring 30A, we thoroughly enjoyed that. James had made dinner reservations. I didn't even know it, and he made dinner reservations at Tommy Bahamas. This little area, the shopping center here, I think it's called Grand Park. We had been here earlier in the week. It's got some really fun shops and restaurants. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful evening. The moon was coming up. James was getting some pictures of that. We love this fountain here. We just had a really, really great ending to our day. What's up there? You're such a dork. And here we find ourselves on the last day of vacation. Just take a look at that club sandwich, you guys. That was so good. I only ate half of it. This is James Burger. This is the Donut Hole. Highly recommend going there. They have delicious donuts, great baked goods, a full menu. So good. And then we stopped in at the Bass Pro Shop. Check out the size of this like gargantuan fish. An eel down in the bottom. Oh my goodness. This is like the biggest and best aquarium, I think. Maybe not the biggest, but the best out of any Bass Pro we have ever been to. So we enjoyed that, and then we had a delicious dinner that evening. James made reservations at a restaurant called Fleming's. It was really, really good. Why do vacations have to come to an end? Anyhow, this one was a good one, and I didn't even film a fraction of what we did. I just really wanted to focus on vacation and not much else, but I did want to kind of chronicle where we went and what we did. The wind was blowing like crazy. We managed to snap a little picture here, and this was the evening after dinner. It kind of got dark and very windy, but there were some people down on the beach, and they had a bonfire going. It was some sort of event, I think. But this wraps it up, you guys. Hope you enjoyed these Destin vacation videos. Be sure and check out the first video. It'll be on the screen at the end of this one, and it's linked in the description box below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, take a second and hit the red subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and you can be a part of the YouTube family that we've got going on here. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.